Welcome back, everyone. My name is Joel, and this is Shining Empathy, your weekly reading for September 26th to October 2nd. So, just a quick little touch up on what has been transpiring for the last few weeks. Obviously, Mercury retrograde. That officially ended on September 23rd, I believe. So I hope that you all made it to the other side in one piece. This was a really nasty cycle. I talked to so many people who just had a really hard struggle with it, with relationships and family and just the basic needs kind of stuff like housing and technology, communications issues. It was across the board just a wacky time. I also know a lot of people who lost their pets, and my condolences for that. It's been rough, but we are on the other side now, and hopefully it'll be an easier next few weeks. The seasons are changing here in Canada. We're moving into fall now. As you can see, even the light's really kind of darker here today. It's a lot of overcast and rain here. Personally, I enjoy fall. I think it might be my favorite time of year. There's something about the move up to the really high pitch of summer that I find really just to be too much sometimes. The downfall when we kind of get to the other side of that wave, when we're moving towards the slower end of fall and moving into winter, it's just a little bit calmer for me, and I really like that. Also, I mean, let's be real, the leaves and the colors in fall are just really, really pretty, and I'm kind of a fall color palette person, so just kind of vibes with me. So maybe some of you out there also love fall. Summer's great. I love the vibrancy and the aliveness of summer, but it's just much calmer for me this time of year, and I like calm. So let's talk your weekly reading. Using the same deck, Energy Oracle deck by Sandra and Taylor. Same spread as usual. Yeah, I'm setting the attention just for anyone who's watching the video, but I'm kind of feeling like, depending on how the spread goes, I might pull an extra card or something. I don't know, I just feel like we could all use a little bit of extra encouragement. The last reading that I did it was a really rough one. It was all about anxiety coming up and issues and stress and what else? It was like issues with commitments, challenges there. It was just a really kind of rough reading last week in terms of like nothing really too airy-fairy. It was like lots of nitty-gritty, but I mean, no surprise given that Mercury retrograde was coming to its end and everything's just kind of tying up, so it can be very, So we'll see how the reading goes, and if I feel like I just want to pull an extra card or something, maybe do another really quick spread. I don't know, we'll see, but I want a little bit more encouragement for the week ahead. So. So let's pan you down here. All right, so this is your strength card for the week. All right, woman holding heart. So we've had man holding heart come up before, and this is essentially just more the feminine version of it. Qualities of this woman are she's very family oriented. She's very lovely. She can be a little bit airy-fairy at times, a little distracted maybe. There is this air of just caring and nurturing about her. She embodies more of the qualities of, say, like the Divine Mother. So I feel like in our strength spot this week, and the word that's really coming through on this card for me is nurturing. So I feel like we're getting a lot more of the nurturing aspects that maybe we haven't been getting for the last while. We're getting the love and the care that we need, almost that motherly love and care. Maybe we're even getting in touch with our mothers right now, or just someone who kind of embodies the mother to us, who just gives us those kinds of needs, that basic love, affection, attention, and just some good care. So it sounds like that's in our strength spot this week. Awesome. I love hearing that after the reading last week. So very good. Okay, so this is our heart spot. The sun. Amazing. All right, already I don't feel like I'm going to have to pull any more cards just because we're getting some really amazing messages here. So the sun, very much like the tarot cards, very positive image, kind of like the light shining on you. And this card tends to be much more about creation. It can even mean like creation as far as fertility, but this is just about the spotlight is on you, and you can kind of create whatever you wish. Being in the heart spot, I would say it means connect with your heart's desires right now. What do you in deep in your heart, what do you want to create for yourself right now? And maybe move towards that, even if it's just something small and simple for yourself, like maybe just a little artsy-fartsy project or something. It doesn't have to be anything grand like a change of careers, but I mean, if that's what is going on for you right now, absolutely. But just go into your heart and kind of find out what it is that you'd like to create for yourself right now. Okay, that would make you happy. And yeah, let's move on to our challenge card. Adjacent possibilities. Okay, so in the challenge spot, it just sounds like we're feeling maybe a little bit tunneled in right now. Given everything that might have been going on for everybody, I'm not that surprised. We're probably feeling like we've been pushed onto a path right now, perhaps. But adjacent possibilities are always there. I'm a big subscriber to the multiverse theory and the idea that almost like every choice we make, even the small ones, like what do I want for dinner tonight, is sort of like the ability to which dimension, which reality am I going to slip into next? Every choice pushes us into that adjacent reality. So even just right down to those little things, there are always doorways and possibilities of change for us all around us all the time, even though we can't see it. And right now, we cannot see those possibilities. That's okay. By the looks of things, we need to focus on the nurturing aspect, the care aspect. We need to focus on what we want to create from our hearts right now. I actually, one of my little side projects that I love, it's kind of a very grounding and almost meditative project for me, is I love to crochet. So I like to make blankets and all kinds of other little things. So that's just my little kind of, when I just want to go into my heart center and just kind of make something that I love, that's very simple and, you know, it doesn't cost too much money. I kind of take it to that. So if you're not feeling like there's a lot of possibilities out there for you right now, that's okay. But just keep as a reminder that there are always possibilities for us. There are always different avenues to be taken. There are always ways we can change our environment ourselves. We just have to open our eyes and see it. But right now, we're not necessarily going to see that right now, and that's okay. 44. I don't talk about the numbers in these cards very much, just because I don't delve too much into the numerology aspect. But 44 is very much an angel number. I feel like that's very much again in tune with this care aspect, this protection aspect. I feel like that's just a lot of good energy kind of coming our way there. And that, I believe, is it for this week's reading. So, yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's almost a polarized version of what we received last week. So happy to see that. Kind of getting out of that trend and into something a little bit softer. I know I did feed that energy and the intention into the reading, so obviously that's going to affect it. But I really feel like we needed something a little softer this week and just a little bit more heart and care focused. And that's exactly what came through. So I'm happy to see that. Yeah, I guess that's it. So if you like this reading and if you like my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shining Empathy. Also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, @ShiningEmpathy. Check me out there if you like. And yeah, another moon reading coming up soon, so we'll be in touch with that. And until then, everybody, I will see you then. Love and light to you all. Bye for now.